Hello, in this video, I'll be teaching you how you can manage your irregular menstrual cycle and how you can calculate your safe and unsafe period. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Ifechukwu Prudenciana Okachukwu. I'm a registered nurse, a midwife, and a family planning provider. My channel focuses on everything about health, especially family planning, sexual and reproductive health. So, if this is the kind of content you like, please hit the subscribe button, follow my page, and keep watching. To my returning subscribers, I appreciate you. For you to talk about safe and unsafe period in your menstrual cycle, that is to say, you know your menstrual cycle length. You cannot be talking about calculating your safe and unsafe period when you don't know your average menstrual cycle length. I will urge you to please pause. If you have not watched my video on how to calculate your average cycle length, please go and watch it and then come back so you will understand the video properly. When we talk about safe period are the period or number of days in a woman's menstrual cycle length that she can have unprotected sexual intercourse with an opposite sex without any fear of getting pregnant, or she will have a very reduced chances of getting pregnant. Then for those who have an irregular menstrual cycle, this method will also help you to actually know when is your fertile period, your safe and unsafe period. Now, I will quickly want to correct a misconception here about regular and irregular menstrual cycle. Now, what is regular menstrual cycle and irregular? When you talk about regular menstrual cycle, any cycle that falls within 21 to 35 days is regular. Hold on. Menstrual cycle days has range from 21 days to 35 days. Any menstrual cycle that falls within this range is perfectly okay and is regular. Now, when your cycle falls below 21 days or above 35 days, that is the time you are going to use the word irregular menstrual cycle. What we actually think is irregular is what we call having a variation in your cycle length, which could be as a result of maybe minor illness or anything can make you to have a variation in your menstrual cycle. Either it will come maybe 2 days before the day you are expecting it or 2 days after. And no matter the variation, it will not be less than 21 days and it will not be more than 35 days when you go back and calculate it very well. So stop using the word irregular if you know, no matter the variation, no matter the changes, that your cycle still falls within 21 days to 35 days. Your cycle is regular. Let's go back to the topic of the day. I just quickly wanted to correct the misconception. Now, for you to talk about your safe and unsafe period, let's assume that this person is a 30 days average cycle length using July calendar 2023. Now, you cannot be talking about that without having your cycles, at least 6 consecutive cycles by the side, because that is what you are going to use to calculate it. So for you to start calculating your safe and unsafe period, you will have to keep your cycle for 6 consecutive times. Not really months. I have been saying this. 6 consecutive times, meaning that some people menstruate 2 times in a month, some people menstruate once in a month, while others menstruate once in 2 months. So don't count it by month, count it by number. So keep your cycle at least 6 consecutive times. You can maybe do it more than that or up to 12 times, fine, but the standard is at least 6 consecutive times. So to some people or many is like 6 months. For those who normally menstruate once in a month, it's like 6 months. For those who normally menstruate 2 times in a month, it's like 3 months. So that was why I said it's not something you count it by month. No, you count by number, depending on your menstrual cycle length. Now, we have these numbers here, the menstrual cycles here, from February to July for this particular woman. And she's a 30 days average cycle. Now, looking at these cycles now, we have 28 days, 31, 29, 31, 29, and 30. That is the variation I was telling you about. Here we have 28, we have 31, we have 29, we have 30. All these cycles are still normal, they are still regular, despite the fact it's not the same number, because all of them fall within 21 days to 35 days average cycle. We have a formula for calculating safe and unsafe period. The formula is 20 and 11. Now, when you look at these cycles now, you will see 28 and 31. 28 is the shortest cycle here, looking at these 6 cycles. And 31 is the highest or the longest cycle. Now, the formula, you will minus 20 days from the shortest cycle and 11 days from the longest cycle. So using these cycles now, that is to say, we are going to minus 20 days from 28, which is the shortest cycle. And then we minus 11 days from 31, because looking at the cycles, 31 days is the longest here. We minus 11 days from 31. And when you minus 20 days from 28 days cycle, we are having 8. And when you minus 11 from 31, we have 20. What this means is that for this person having these cycles, and she's a 30 days average cycle with this, when you calculate this, how you will know that she's 30 days average cycle? When you add up 28 plus 31 plus 29 plus 31 plus 29 plus 30, it will give you around 178. Divided by 6, you will have approximately 30 days. That is how you're going to know your average menstrual cycle length, in case you don't know. So she's 30 days average cycle length, having this cycle 6 consecutive times. Now you minus 20 days, as I said before, from the shortest cycle and 11 from the longest cycle. So we have 8 and 20. That is to tell you that she is unsafe from the 8th day of her cycle to 20th day of her cycle. Hold on. Don't be confused. When you minus 20 days from the shortest cycle and 11 days from the longest cycle, depending your longest cycle and your shortest cycle, but using the numbers we have on the board now, we have 28 as the shortest cycle and 31 as the longest cycle, meaning we'll have 8 and 20. So from the 8th day of her cycle to 20th day of her cycle, she is unsafe. Now, let's say she saw her menses last on the 2nd of July, because this is July calendar that I'm using. 2nd of July, 2023 should be day 1. Look at it here. Day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. Then this is day 28. Day 29. And day 30. So for this person now, she will be expecting to see another menses on the 1st of August, because she is 30 days average cycle length. So she will be expecting to see her menstrual cycle, her menstrual flow again on the 1st of August. So now, if from the formula now we have 8 to 20th day, meaning that this is the 8th day, we have 8 day, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So from here, to 20th day. This is 20th day of her cycle. She is unsafe. If this person within these days have unprotected sexual intercourse with an opposite sex, she may likely to get pregnant. She is unsafe. So if she doesn't want to achieve any pregnancy, stay clear or use CD. You know what I mean? Yes. Then any day or days aside this 8 to 20th, she is safe. She can have unprotected sexual intercourse without any fear of getting pregnant. So her safe days is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So she has 17 days safe period and 13 days unsafe period. So now the question you ask yourself, how can I stay for 13 days without meeting my partner? This is me entering family planning. It will be a topic on its own. I will tell you the method you're going to use in case you don't want to achieve pregnancy and then you still want to do something. So that will be a topic on its own. I don't want this video to be too long. So I hope with this, you can now confidently on your own calculate your safe and unsafe period and your fertile period. Whether you are 35, just minus 20 and 11 from your shortest and longest cycle, from your 6th menstrual cycle that you recorded. It's not something you will do off heart or anytime you like. No, you have to do it yourself with your own cycle. Don't use another person's cycle and just do it. No. Whether you are 28 days cycle or 35, 32, 33, whichever day, all you need to do is to keep your cycle for 6 consecutive times at least. Then you can use it and apply this formula and it will work for you. This is the simplest formula. The calendar method for calculating safe and unsafe period is the simplest. When I enter into family planning proper, we'll get it rolling. If this video is useful to you, please give me a thumbs up. Depending on where you're watching me from YouTube, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're watching me from the Facebook, please follow me, comment, share. Very important, please share. Instagram, watch, share. TikTok, the same thing. Until I see you again in my next video, please do take care of yourself and drink plenty of